So have you guys ever wondered if you were stranded on an island, what would you do or how would you survive? You know, I think you wouldn't want me on the same island, as I would probably totally hold you back on surviving. Well, anyways, the next movie tells of a true story that's so amazing. Directed by Boyle, 127 Hours is a true story about an exploration that went wrong. While exploring a remote canyon in Utah, mountaineer Aaron Rothstein, played by Franco, becomes trapped when a boulder falls on his arm. Over the next 5 days, Rothstein examines his life and considers his options, leading him to an agonized choice. Is it to amputate his own arm and possibly survive, or remain pinned to the canyon wall and possibly die? So what would you guys do in this situation? Would you be able to cut off your own arm to survive? I don't know if I can. The movie is now out in theaters, so go check it out. And now, please check out the behind scenes and the trailer of 127 Hours.
Good morning, everyone! It is 7 o'clock here in Canyonland, USA.
Hey, Aaron. Mom still has not heard from you. Will you just call her, please? I'll talk to you soon.
And this morning, on the boulder, we have a very special guest, Aaron Ralston!
Oh gosh, it's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, you lost? I'm a guide. What do you say? See, I'm something of a big heart hero. All you have to remember is that everything will be okay.
Oh my God! Are you okay, Aaron?
Come on! You gotta come down here!
It's been nice knowing you, man.
I can do everything on my own.
See ya!
Bye. I don't think we figured in his day at all.
Hey there, Aaron.
Is it true? You didn't tell anyone where you were going. Oops. This marks 24 hours of being stuck. I've been chipping away. Want to keep warm than anything. I have about 150 milliliters of water left, which should keep me alive till tomorrow night, if I'm lucky. So that's it. Mom, Dad, I haven't appreciated you as I know that I could. I love you guys, and I'll always be with you. Do not give up. Tell me how that feels different, like when you focus on a single character in that way.
Before this, I've only ever made group films.
Yeah.
All of them are group films. If you look at them, like Trainspotting, Shallow Grave, they've all got groups of people. Even Slumdog's got a massive community of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of actors, and it splits the focus. And I think one of the essences of really good directing is to try and do it with one actor sometimes. It's really pure experience. It can make it a really pure experience.
Right. So in some ways, those other films, you're looking to develop relationships between the different characters.
Yeah.
And in something like this, somehow you're defining character in a different way, I guess.
Yeah, and it's your relationship is with the director or the cinematographers.
Mm-hmm.
It's more that than with other characters. It was interesting with the two cinematographers because I thought what would happen, we'll have a good cop, bad cop relationship. There'll be days you really enjoy with one of them, and the other days will be really tough because you won't get on with both of them. But I thought it would be one of the more contrasting elements, that there'd be a bit of variation in style. There wasn't, in fact. You can't tell their work apart, really.
We're working with two units, which a lot of people present as a challenge. Actually, it's a unique opportunity. Again, it's something that's never been done before. The units have Equal weight, equal standing. We have 2 directors of photography. They are labeled red and blue rather than 1 and 2.
And normally you're the one cinematographer working with a director, and it's like a very golden triangle as such. When we're working independently of each other, it's not a first and second unit. We're equally important, we're equally dependent on each other, and we're equally sensitive and vulnerable.
It was great to meet Anthony and we were preparing it together in the pre-production. But we knew that at the point that it came to shooting, we will each follow our instincts and just fly in our own way. It has been very organic. You know, I think it blends all together, and we have very similar sensibilities, I think.
With different people shooting him, different DPs shooting him, we have a new energy sometimes.
It was a very unique experience for me doing this movie because of the type of movie it was, the way we did it, and working with you. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was a lot of it is that relationship with those cameramen. I think that stuff with Anthony and Kike is very, very interesting. I've never quite seen it work like that before.
One of the very interesting and exciting things for me is there were developments all along the way about how this, you know, you were going to make this and how we were going to do it together. And so that was one of the later developments.
Yes, it was.
We had breakfast and you said, I'm thinking about doing some flashbacks, but you won't ever see you in the flashback. The idea being that you'll never allow the character to escape the canyon.
Yes.
That you'll only ever see him in the canyon when he's stuck in the canyon. It's like you're cross-cutting, but it's like I'm actually in the canyon and the other characters are in memory.
Whereas if we'd filmed them with you, we'd have been influenced in the way that they were shot, the way that they were acted, and especially the way that they were edited. We'd have been thrown off the path of staying with you in the canyon.
Because we did shoot a week or so at the real location. That was just practically very difficult because it was really in the middle of nowhere. And every morning, half the crew was camping out.
Yeah.
I was being, you know, flown by helicopter every morning to the site. And then to go from base camp to the location, you know, everybody was taking helicopter. And then to actually get to the spot where we would shoot in the mornings, like the crew literally had to like do some minor like canyoneering or rappelling to get.
And it would take them like it would take 45 minutes to get to the ledge.
Yeah.
And when you got to the ledge, there was only a couple of hours of sunlight that you got anyway.
That's right. Yeah, we were really battling the sun in a major way.